Now let's start from here. TV3 reporter Jonathan Adams and photojournalist Ignatius Ajaho were heckled for taking shots of armed police presence at a news conference organized by a group known as Save NPP Now. We're told that they were just trying to do their job of reporting what was happening at the venue of the conference. Let's watch this.
We have one shot limit. So wait for me to see what you are taking. So he can delete or not delete. Unfortunately, so he came into my source. It wasn't over here. No, but chief, so what's the problem of you coming? That is so. Listen, and you don't want to come into my source. So as you don't want to come into my source, you should have waited for me to finish before you come out.
This was soon after the news conference by a group, Save NPP Now, at the International Press Center in Accra. One of the armed police officers ordered the TV3 cameraman to delete pictures of him taken, which he initially refused. The crew were heckled till they gave up.
We have no. Let's go and resolve the issue. You don't want to come into my shop. You come in for me. Wait for me to finish. Then you come.
President of the Ghana Journalists Association, Dr. Afil Muni, had to step in, asking the police to allow the journalists to do their work.
In Accra, armed police personnel there at that press conference organized by a member of the NPP, Ban Chamfor. Now, we'll tell you more about that, but our reporter Jonathan Adams was there and he says, joined me in the studio. Jonathan, I'm grateful for your time tonight. So, what really happened?
Bright, just after, as you witnessed, just after the press conference by Ban Chamfor and a number of people, NPP supporters, actually, they form a group called Save the NPP Now, and they raise a number of allegations at the press conference.
Against the party hierarchy?
Against the party hierarchy, and then the flag bearer of the party, Nanado. One of the things they were saying was that accountability in the party was not anything to go by because of the fact that there was an account which was actually open secretly, and they believe that Nanado actually endorsed that secret account because some of the monies that were in that account were actually used to finance the trips of Nanado. They also used,
and that is without the knowledge of the party hierarchy.
Exactly so. They also raised issues about the fact that one, they apart from that issue, they also raised the issue that the party tolerance in the party is not anything to go by because anybody who is not in the good books of Nanado is being attacked by the party private security invisible forces.
I see.
Yeah, so these were some of the things for them.
That the issues that they raised there. What then might, this is a party issue where a group within the party decide to organize a press conference. What might have attracted such heavy security there?
Well, Bright, what I suspected was that you could recall that a couple of weeks ago, Ban Chamfor was in the studios of Force FM in Kumasi and was allegedly attacked because he was making disparaging comments about Nanado and the party. So I think he was suspecting that something may reoccur, for which reason I think there was a police presence and some party supporters also were also at the press conference to address these issues. So just after the press conference, then actually I walked out. My cameraman was inside, but I walked out and I saw heavy police presence. So
around the press center.
Exactly.
I mean, this was a small press conference, and of course, such heavy police presence would definitely trigger some worry.
Exactly so. So I said no. I called my cameraman in and I asked him to come out to take the shots of the area for me and the police presence there. So just after my cameraman started taking the shots, then one of the police officers we saw in the video, I actually walked to him.
If we can just play the videos while we're talking so that the viewers can see exactly what happened.
He walked to him, telling him that he should stop taking the shots because he has taken a shot of him, the police officer. So we should delete whatever he has been taken.
I see.
And I walked to him and I told him that there's no way I'm going to do that because I don't see what...
you can see the police presence on your screens now, like we said it's a conference, a press conference, but perhaps because of what has transpired some few weeks ago, you can see several police officers there, and I'm sure there were more than 10 of them there.
Exactly.
So then they asked you to delete the pictures, which you refused.
I refused, and I told my cameraman also not to delete it. So there and there they were insisting, and I said no. So it became something like they were struggling with us. They heckled me and my cameraman that I should give them the camera. I said I wouldn't do so. My cameraman also refused to. So there and there, then the GJA president actually intervened, because it was the premises of the GJA that the incident took place.
Exactly.
Yeah. So he intervened and then asked the police officer and myself and the cameraman that we should walk into his office, so we settled the issue. So we walked away from the presence of the press center to Mr.
the forecourt office.
Exactly. We walked there, and then he told us that, oh, okay. Actually, when we walked in, the police officer was following us. He followed us inside. And
you didn't take the name of the police officer. They have a name. Did they have a name?
Yeah, I saw his name tag. I saw his name tag, and it's Johnson.
All right.
That's what I saw. So when we walked in, then police officer was following us, and the Alfred Money told him that no, he can't follow us. So later, then the GJA president told us that no, we have not done anything wrong, so we should go back and do our work. And
at that time, the press conference had ended.
Exactly so. The press conference has ended. So we have actually we moved away from the office, and we came out, and my cameraman and myself, we started working again.
Was it filming?
Yeah.
Were you guys harassed again?
No, actually.
This time it was a peaceful environment.
Exactly.
And you managed to do your work.
Exactly. So we did the work, and then that was what happened.
I see. Grateful. You guys are back to the office safely. But perhaps in looking at the whole situation, what would have triggered such a heavy police presence, apart from the fact that he was attacked, Bachanfo was attacked in a radio station in Kumasi. Exactly. And if this was a press conference in Accra, did you see perhaps any top member, I mean the top hierarchy of the party, around the premises where the press conference was being held?
No, actually there was no noticeable faces around
at all.
No, nobody. Well, I didn't see people from the national
executives, regional executives.
No, I didn't.
And it was Bachanfo and a few other people. No, and those with him were not notable executives of the party.
Exactly. So they were not. They were not. So I was actually wondering why the actually having that heavy police presence there. Okay. So that was what actually triggered the fact that no, I should take the shots of them, because this is completely unusual press conferences that you go and then you expect. And most especially, Bachanfo was even talking about the fact that there was no freedom of expression within the MPP. So
I see.
Yeah, so issues like this, I was like, no. Then
we need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Jonathan, I'm grateful for your time tonight.